again. This is kind of breaking out on some positive news, although it does seem to be possibly retracing some of that move at the moment. Had a pretty big move from around the 110 area all the way up to almost $2. Now we are kind of breaking that 1.9 level. Okay volume. I mean, it just kind of happened, not too long ago. Definitely needs to hold above VWAP. Check low float software industry. In terms of any real noticeable points of technical levels on the daily, possibly 1 at 245, and then this 1.9 area seems to be a point of or a level in the past, and it did just break that, so it's going to definitely need to hold VWAP for a retest. I think there probably is a good, well, I don't know if I say good, but there's probably going to be some shorts in around that $2 or 195 level. So if this thing can hold VWAP, bounce back over 1.9, 195, touch 2, possibly could see a more explosive move. On the daily, it has been in a bit of a downtrend, so you might have some bigger short positions in currently, but trying to find some good levels that might have been possible risk offs for short positions, and it looks like it did hold VWAP there. We'll see over the next few minutes if it actually does or not. Just tested it, bounced back. It did have a high of 211, but kind of price rejection, and it really just traded in between 190, 195 for a few minutes there. I mean, if this can hold VWAP, break 190, break 195, I think we see a break of 2 with a possible bigger move depending on the timing of this. I think we might have a little bit of a, let's see if we can find another point of another level. Maybe that 155, it might be a breakdown level. And then maybe the 170, 175 range. So it's kind of where you see these points of consolidation and inflection based off daily historical levels. Right now we are seeing some pretty good red size candles on the sell-off. Just going to have to see if it can hold this VWAP. I mean, if it doesn't, it is looking like a possible breakdown. I mean, again, though, on the open, it's kind of important to look at perhaps these levels. We might have to see, some possible support at 1.7, 1.75, or way down there, 1.55, and possible resistance at 1.9, and then, looking up after that, possibly at a test of 2. Let's look at CRXT. Look at this. Yesterday had a big move. Yesterday definitely squeezed a bunch of positions. I mean, it went from essentially $2.25 to almost $4. It's made a huge then retracement on the backside. And in the after hours, it's been kind of, I don't know if it's really been weak or strong. It's kind of had some kind of up and downs, a little bit volatile. As of recently, we have some more volume coming in on this kind of break of this 228 level in VWAP. Dropped back down just below VWAP. Volume's fading. Might see some continuation here. I think the 210 level is kind of a possible support. I think in terms of, big moves to the upside, I think if we look at this 5-minute, 2.7 area, we had a little bit of a test of it this morning. 2.7 area is probably going to be a possible resistance and or breakout point. It's going to need to see some more volume on the upside. It's going to be tough if other stocks start to get more attention. That CYN is already getting more volume now than this. So without a direct catalyst today, it might fade, or it might be a slow grind to a possible technical level with a breakdown. Let's look at MULN. We've been looking at this for a while. We looked at it yesterday. On the daily, we had a bit of a convergence point, almost from descending resistance to 1.7. It broke that, broke down, and then that's where you see a big move from 1.7 to almost 1.3. Has really essentially retraced all of that now in the after hours with some pretty decent volume. Yesterday it made a really big squeeze up to almost 1.75, and today, now in the morning, we're testing that 1.7 area. And I think a break of like 1.7, 1.75 on the open could mean a possible trend in the day. I think we don't really have too many points of consolidation on the daily visible before $2 after that. It was kind of trading between 1.7 and 1.8 before, so maybe it goes up and sees that level again. If it breaks 1.8, might have maybe a point of consolidation or resistance at 1.9. It seems to be kind of every 10 cents we get a little bit of a consolidation or support and resistance. I think right now, I don't know if it has it yet. It does actually seem to have some news today, so we might see a bit of a pop-up or an uptrend. We have had a downtrend for the past, I don't know, was that 6 days or so, all the way up to from 2.7 now to hitting a low of 1.34. So it has potential to possibly trigger some short stops, but as well as just have some kind of consistent buying behind it with some news. We're a little bit off the SMA, so might see a bit of a reversal to that if this buying continues.